Hi, it's Darren Spindler, and today I am here with another one of our Renegade success stories, and I'm with Renegade Sue, and actually Renegade Sue is one of my favorite Renegade success stories for a number of reasons. But first off, Sue, why don't you share with me, how long have you been a Renegade for?
14 months.
14 months, yeah. You started last year in what, about the end of January, early February, something like that?
Yeah.
So when you became a Renegade, why did you first decide to join?
It had been about a 3-year process for me. I was attending a gym regularly. It was not working for me. I was not getting the results. In fact, I was getting fatter. And so I was looking for the whole package because I knew there was more than just going to a gym and doing your own thing. I knew there was nutrition, and I knew there had to be an accountability piece that I was searching for, and I searched all over the place. I searched many different avenues, and I happened to meet Jill, and that's the story.
Yeah, and Jill is, one of our co-founders. He's our, Renegade strength coach, Joe. It's his wife, and you guys met at church, I believe, right? And one of the things that I like most about your story is you're one of our, I think, the eldest of the Renegades, and it's great because people will say to us, I'm 50, I can't do this, or I'm 55, I can't do this. So why don't you share with people, if they're sitting there on the couch and they're saying, hey, I'm in my 50s, this is too hard for me, what would you tell them?
Oh gosh, I turned 60 on Thursday, and I would just say, you know what, we get older day by day, and what you do with the time that you've got on this earth is completely up to you. You can choose to be healthy and well and fit and enjoy life, or you can choose to not.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. And, I think, I watch you, and last couple of weeks ago I worked out with you. And, all the workouts can be customized to where you're at. And, we might not have been doing the same weights, but we were doing the same workout side by side. And it's a lot of fun to do that. And you can do it if you're in your 50s, and you can do it if you're in your 60s. It's all up in your mind upstairs. You just have to make the decision that it's time to not accept I'm 50 or I'm 60 as an excuse to not do anything. Why don't we talk about some of your accomplishments so far today? What do you think some of your biggest accomplishments are?
The biggest accomplishment for me was when I came here, I was coming off of an ACL surgery, and it was not an easy surgery, and I went 5 months undiagnosed, and so I had little muscle left in that leg. I was barely able to walk, and so when I first came here, I was afraid. But the coaches were very, very safe with me. And I started building more muscle in my leg. And the first day that we had to do a little running, again, I was terrified. But, everybody just took such good care of me. And so I would have to say that building up muscle, again, was a huge accomplishment. I am down over 24 inches and 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about your Friday afternoon bike rides? Because that was one of the things that I love sharing with people.
I've always liked to bike, and it's really kind of an obsession with me. And one of the things that I have learned at Renegades is to be a goal setter. I never was a goal setter before, and so last year I made the goal that I was going to ride my bike to Bondwell, and I prepared myself, and then finally one day I just said, okay, today's the day that it's got to be done. And so I did a 50-mile bike ride, and then came to the gym and worked out later.
59, 50 miles, and a workout. So it can be done. And you're not an elite athlete. You weren't an athlete before you started. You came here, you came off a knee injury, you fought, you set some goals, you worked out. And that's why, I really love your story, because it's great in a lot of different ways. What would you tell a friend or a family member who's considering becoming a Renegade? What would you tell them if they're sitting on the couch and they say, hey, I failed before, I'm 50 pounds overweight, or I'm 60 years old, I can't do this?
I think you have to get to the point where you're desperate. I mean, you really do. It's a personal decision that it's time to do what you need to do to turn things around, and that's exactly what Renegades will help you do.
Yeah, it's awesome. And, Sue, I love having you as a Renegade because you're inspiring to a lot of the other folks here. I mean, you're always cheering them on, and you know, they were cheering you on when you first started, and you're cheering them on now. So that's really great. What about, you know, outside of the workouts, what would you tell folks about maybe our community?
Wow, the Renegade community, something that people maybe don't understand if they're coming from a traditional kind of a gym, is that we really are a family. It sounds kind of quirky, but from the time you walk in the door, people care about you. The coaches care about you. They know you. They know any kind of physical limitations that you have, and they're more than willing to help tailor. But when you leave here, you feel so successful and supported. We have monthly meals to help us with nutrition, and you guys are just awesome.
Well, we appreciate it. I mean, we've, you know, our goal when we started this was to make it, and that's why it's part of our name is Fitness Family Food, because we do want it to be a family, because we do believe that you need people to be fit around you. And, you know, the rest of the world is in a giant hurry to screw with that. I mean, they're trying to feed us donuts and coffee and, you know, fast food and all the other things. Here, you have a family who will support you, even when maybe the rest of your friends currently aren't supporting you. And hopefully along the way they join us in the journey. But, you know, at the beginning, we knew that we needed to support people in a family-like manner, and that's really been part of what we do. And we tried to do a lot of things to support that, not just having meals and not just having events outside the gym, but things way beyond that, you know, we don't share in these videos, but when you become a part of the community, you kind of find those things out. And in fact, you know, it's your birthday, so you probably got recently a little birthday treat. And
Starbucks gift card.
yeah, and we don't tell people that up front, but, you know, one of the things that we talk about is, if it's your family member's birthday, what do? You send them a gift. And all those things are part of what we believe at Fitness Renegades to be a part of our family-like atmosphere. So before we go, Sue, is there anything else that you'd like to share with folks?
I don't know. I'm a healthcare provider, and I see people who are in a disease state. They're hopeless, they're ill, and I say, turn it around. Take your health seriously before it's gone. It's something that we take for granted. And, you know, just do it. Take care of yourself.
Well, I am super proud of you, Sue, because you every day bring it to the gym and you support everybody, and you're really have the true Renegade spirit. So if you'd like to join us, go to fitnessrenegades.com. You can get a free week. You can come and meet Renegade Sue right here live in the gym. And all the rest of the Renegades you've seen on our Renegade success stories. These are real people who live right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, who are changing their life, and they're taking their health seriously. So we'd love to have you. Go to fitnessrenegades.com. We'll also set up a free Renegade success consultation with one of our Renegade coaches, where we'll learn about your goals and trying to help you reach whatever goal you're trying to reach, whether it's a weight loss goal or whether that's a health or a fitness goal, trying to run marathons faster or do obstacle races. But whatever it is, we'll be here to support you. So go to fitnessrenegades.com, and we hope to see you in the gym real soon.